The second option underneath the standard report drop-down in the performance reports in the left-hand navigation is the student report. This is the second report that will provide educators with historical data if they have used Mathematics over multiple school years. In order to get historical data, begin by adjusting the start date to go back to a previous school year. Otherwise, the date range will default to a start date of July 1st of the current school year and an end date of the current date. The data will populate for the date range that is selected. In the second row, choose the given grade that you would like to see the data for. Choose any class or classes of interest, and then choose a given student or all students within that class. You have the ability to narrow down to just one domain or a given standard, or you can select all. And then the final filter is for the data view, where all assignments is the default and will factor in zeros for any non-submissions, or you can select submissions only, which will then factor in only the data for assessments that students have taken and submitted. Once all desired filters have a selection, click on Generate Report. From here, you will be able to see the overall score and average as a percentage for each individual student. If there is a long student list, you may need to navigate with the bar across the top of the table by clicking the right arrow to go to the next page. Each student will show a row with overall averages. A user is able to expand by clicking the plus button to the left of a student name, which will then break down the performance on every standard that has been assessed for that student within the selected date range. This is consistent for all students within this class. In order to export this data, locate the Excel button in the upper right-hand corner and click. When the Excel sheet downloads, you may open the student report. The student data for each individual student will be collapsed. In order to view the individual rows for performance on every standard that has been assessed, right-click and choose Unhide, and you will see all of the data as it relates to each student.